Hello, I'm Annabelle.
Hello there, my name's Rob and we work at Confection Perfection.
Today we're going to show you a range of ideas on how to bake and decorate cakes.
Today we're going to be making apple bundt cake. We've got 225 grams of soft butter, 450 grams of caster sugar, 4 eggs, 300 grams of self-raising flour, 200 millilitres of apple juice, 3 grated apples. I'm using Pink Lady apples. It's about 3 apples, a pinch of salt and half a grated nutmeg. Firstly, we're going to put our soft butter and our sugar into our mixing bowl and put it on the machine on a medium speed. And whilst that's mixing, we're going to add our eggs one at a time. We make sure we're adding our eggs just one at a time to make sure that the butter and sugar mix doesn't split. Whilst that's mixing together, we can be grating our apple. And also we can sift our flour, salt and nutmeg together as well. When I'm sifting dry ingredients together, I like to use a nice big drum sieve onto a piece of grease-proof paper. That just stops too much mess, and also it's easy to pour the flour into the mixing bowl when it's finished sifting. Then goes our flour, pinch of salt. Sift these two together. And then we can grate our nutmeg onto the top as well. Okay, now that the eggs are finished mixing together, I'm going to take them off the machine. Scrape any mix from the K-beater. And then I'm going to add our flour, salt and nutmeg. You can see how nice and easy it is to lift the flour up and pour it into our bowl. And now I'm going to fold the flour through into the egg, sugar and butter mix, using big folding movements around the bowl, cutting back through, making sure it's nice and lightly incorporated. Now I'm going to start to add the apple juice a little bit at a time, probably in 3 separate amounts. And also we can now add our grated apple. Now here I've got a bundt tin. This has been liberally greased and floured. Obviously you can see from the intricate design it's very easy for the cake to stick inside, so you really have to make sure and spend some time greasing and flouring the tin itself. And now that your mix is thoroughly incorporated, pour into the bundt tin. It's better to actually, when you're pouring it into the tin, to actually move it around rather than putting it all in one side and hoping it to move around. This can drag the butter and the flour off the tin. And this goes into the oven at 150 degrees centigrade for about 50 minutes to 1 hour. And insert a knife. Check to see if it comes out nice and cleanly. And then just carefully, the cooling wire, turn the bundt cake upside down and then leave it for half an hour. Don't start playing with it. The steam inside will help it come unstuck from the bundt tin. Okay, now we're going to make the icing for the apple bundt cake. In a bowl here I've got 150 grams of icing sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon and also probably about 2 tablespoons of apple juice. So in goes half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we're just going to add our apple juice a little at a time. What we're wanting to achieve for this icing is it to be the consistency of single cream, so when we're pouring it over the cake it's all drizzling down the sides. It's not about being neat, it's just about it all getting inside the crevices and coating the cake. So as we can see there, it's round about the consistency of double cream. And then I'm going to drizzle this all over the cake. And that is how you make apple bundt cake.